Here we got another vintage school that's going to be demolished. It's pretty much one of the last schools in this county that was built in the late 50s, early 60s to be torn down, modernized. Looks like there's still power connected to the front area there. Zoom in. I'm not able to get inside of the fencing area like I was yesterday with my cell phone, so I'm going to have to come back. This is Saturday. I'm going to come back on Monday because I want to get more details. This is probably one of the last older schools in Palm Beach County to be, which looks to be demolished and replaced with a modern school. It's pretty sad, but doing something over there. Power's still connected. Gates open on the other side today, so we'll go investigate. Looks like they're in the cafeteria. Might get a better view of those older fluorescent light fixtures. I'll get a view of this angle. The power is still connected over there. Alright, let's go look on the other side. I hear some noise going on over there, so they're in the process. Alright, let's see what we can capture over here. You know, what's so funny is that teachers complain about pay, but yet the school system wants to tear down old buildings and replace them with newer facilities. This property is big enough. If they needed to have a bigger school, why don't they just add on to it and repair this right here? Okay, I can see the light fixtures. The shades are hanging which means they probably removed all the baluses. Let's see if I can zoom in onto this and see. Sun's glaring right on the viewfinder, so I don't know if I'm able to see this better or not. We'll come back to that anyways. This might be a better view right here. Let's see what's going on over here. It doesn't look like they did much more since I was here on Good Friday. I do hear noise going on. They're probably demoing the insides of the buildings first, the walls and all that. I'm sure that was probably the old library right here. Maybe we can walk around to this side over here. I think this is a newer edition of the school, which I didn't know existed until I saw it Friday. There's cars over there, so if the school's still open, that's probably where it's being held. I would like to think maybe they're keeping some of the old parts, but I doubt it. Seriously doubt it. So we got this building that's still standing, and this one, which is the front building on the other side there. And I can hear demo going on. The front part of this building looks to be in the process of being torn down. I might come back each day and do another video. I'd like to get a hold of a couple of those old fixtures in there, but that's probably not going to happen. You can see them from here a little bit. Let's see if we can get as close up. I don't know what the camera is picking up. Slightly above the fence. So somewhere around here. You see between the blinds that they're hanging there, the shades hanging from the fixtures. I do not know how good this thing is picking them up. Go all the way in, let's see. They are fixtures that are hanging from down rods. I've seen those kind of lights mounted flush to the ceiling and on down rods. Now when I walk, it's better to view them. Maybe I can view them when I'm walking. You can see the wires and then the shades dangling. That fixture there is dangling all the way down where the shades are. Alright, I hope this is picking them up better than the phone that I was using. You can see them, the rows. As I mentioned before, I don't understand why the power is still connected over there. Surveillance reasons or something? I don't know. Power is still connected. And there was still power on this building. One of those fixtures over there was lit up last night. As I mentioned in the last video, this area has changed a whole lot since the 1980s. Over here, which is the back of a shopping center, used to be a shopping mall, which was on the middle of this property. And the shopping mall was actually built after the school was built. And the shopping mall was torn down back in the late 90s, I want to say around 1998. Stuff going on. And then they built the shopping plaza over top of the property, or on the property where the mall was. There was woods over there at one time, and there was woods over there. That apartment building was not there. So this school has seen a whole lot of change. And it's definitely pretty sad that they're taking this down. It's pretty sad. Alpha Wrecking. These are all still on too. School's called Gold Coast Community School. And it also had a name change. I think it was at one time called Gulf Coast Junior High. Let's get a view from the parking lot of the shopping center. And the The school was built in the it was either the late 50s or early 60s. I looked on the historical aerials site, and in 1958 it shows that this property was nothing but grass. So I'm assuming it was probably right after that they started building this school, 1958. It's pretty sad.
They're bulldozing trees down here.
I did. It's called Gold Coast Community.
Yeah, but before that
It was Golfview Elementary, Golfview Junior High.
Yeah. There's probably another condos and go up.
I think they're just going to replace the school with a modern one. I think the trees that have the fencing around them they're probably saving.
Yeah.
The other ones are probably taken out. I'd like to get into there. The air conditioners have been tampered with. Usually they take stuff out of that. I think the compressor they take out. This time the gate is open. Okay, let's see what's going on back here as of Tuesday. I think it's the 3rd of April. Looks like the buildings are still here. I don't know what they're doing. I looked on Google Maps and there was buildings in between the new buildings over there and the media center, which is there. two buildings are still up on the other side of the cafeteria, I mean. There was one other building that was kind of connecting the media center. I just talked to that guy over there walking. I did get email addresses. I called the wrecking company about these lights in here, so it actually looks probably good that I might get them. A couple of them, not all of them. And yes, everything is coming down. Every part of the old school is coming down, which sucks, but ain't nothing you can do about it. I don't know if I'm capturing anything or not. The guy said the reason why the electrical is still on is because the electricity is connected to the new buildings from these old buildings. You can see them in there. It will probably be another week or so before they even touch any of this stuff. Maybe I'm getting some good footage, I don't know.